So welcome. These are the energies for April 15th, 2020. If you are watching this video at a different time, do not worry. All these beautiful energies have been, are going to be downloaded and broadcasted from source to you to receive in the perfect moment in time for your expansion of consciousness. And that's exactly why I've created these videos with my beautiful celestial beings, because this is what we're doing. We're assisting in the expansion of consciousness, and throughout this beautiful ascension where we're constantly going between light and darkness, light and darkness, light and darkness. And for all of us, it has been a different journey. So for everybody who is watching this video, take a moment to acknowledge all the things that you've been through, and to acknowledge the light inside of you. Because I can't even start to comprehend what everybody's going through. It's so many different levels. So, okay. So let's move forward. I don't want to get too grounded into that. I want to get grounded into what we're moving into, which is moving all these energies, bringing all these energies to assist in the planetary expansion of consciousness. Okay. So we have, let's talk about the guides that we have for today. We have the Great White Brotherhood. We have the Arcturians as a body. We have Archangel Michael, the Pleiadians as a body, Ganesh, El Moira, Cyrus, and Fusebus and Ramfangas, which are my angels. Okay. So I hope that you have already listened to the first two videos before this video, so you have an understanding of who I am, what's going on, and what are the technical things that you should know before we start channeling and you start receiving. All right? So at this time, I'm going to ask you if you want to receive these energies or not. And if you do, say, yes, I do, I am ready. And if you don't, then please say, no, I do not want to receive these at this time. Thank you. And that's it. Now, for those of you who said no, even just listening to this video might make you feel a little bit funny, like a little bit like uneasy on your belly. You're not receiving any energies, okay? I want to make that really clear. But because of the energies that are here, the energies that are embedded in this message, they will get to you at some level. So if you are feeling a little bit I don't know, have some water and connect to your breath. All right? All right. So we're going to start by grounding. And that's my mom calling my dog. So just, we know that that's what's going on right now. Just let it be. And she's watering the garden. That's why it sounds like, yeah, that's my mom. All right. Okay, so let's connect. I'm going to close the door. Perfect. That's much better. Okay. So I have a beautiful crystal. If you have crystals, bring them closer to you. If you have essential oils, have them with you. You can also put them in the palms of your hands and rub them in. And in our first 3 breaths, you can really just really get connected to that. I like to use yoga from Sage. I really love the scent. Very good friend of mine gave this to me a few years ago, and I still use it. It still just brings me to a happy place. But, and if you don't, that's all right. So this is, let's start connecting with our breath. And bring the breath all the way in to the base of your belly. And release. Release whatever's there for you. If it's sadness, grieving, anxiety, maybe there's happiness. We don't want to release the happiness. We want to keep the happiness. But anything that doesn't serve you, anything heavy, you keep that. Just let it go. Now breathe again into the base of our belly and out. And once again, into the base of our belly and out. And in our next breath, imagine that you are creating beautiful golden roots from the base of your spine all the way into Mother Earth. And they're beautiful white with golden rims, and they're going in, and let them go wherever they need to go. So if they want to go like on your wall, in your ceiling, wherever you need to go, and just go right into the earth if you can, and anchor yourself in there. And as you're breathing, start breathing through those roots and start exhaling through those roots. So breathing in and feeling nurtured, being taken care of, being held by Mother Nature, and exhale through those roots and in again. Beautiful. Now, create from the base of your spine, create a chain, a beautiful white chain, a little bit golden white, and all the way down to the center of the earth. All the way down, all the way down. And when you get to the center of the earth, anchor yourself in there. And if any of you are having any trouble accessing the center of the earth, just know that this chain that you're creating visually can go through anything, rock, fire, water, sand, whatever, just going right through. But if you can't actually reach the center of the earth, don't worry. Just create the intention that this chain is going to get down and will wrap itself around and anchor itself in the center of the earth. On your next inhale, bring light from your roots and your chain and bring it up through your spine all the way to the top of your head. A beautiful channel of light all the way to here. And then on your next exhale, you're going to open like you would open like a flower would open. So inhale, bring in the light, and exhale, open. And then on your next inhale, shoot that beautiful ray of light out into the world, out into the cosmos. Leaving Earth, wrap itself around the moon once, around the sun twice, and out of the Milky Way galaxy, and go find the great central sun. Now, if you don't know where that is, that's okay, because that ray knows exactly where to go. So breathe in and just let it get to where it needs to get to. And when you get to the great central sun, anchor yourself on it. And automatically feel this light coming through right into your body, centering you, filling you up with beautiful light. I find that I don't even need to breathe because it's just holding me so beautifully. And now you are supported from heaven and earth. You're there, you're suspended. And in this beautiful place where you're suspended, you're held, you're nurtured, from the center of your heart area, you find your light, and in your next exhale, create a bubble that grows around you from that place inside of your heart. So inhale into your heart area and expand into this bubble. Remember to expand the bubble not only to your sides, but also to the front and the back, to the top and the bottom of your body. And look at the bubble and make sure that it's nice and thick, that it's white, a little bit of gold. Mine has a bit of fuzz. And just be with your bubble. How does your bubble look like? And inside this bubble, it's beautiful white light again that is holding you. And if you want to expand it more and more, expand it as much as you want to, through your back and your front and anywhere, and just expand it until you feel like it's a good expansion, and you just hold on to that bubble. And allow it to be, and connect to it through your breath. Beautiful. And now we are in this beautiful place of creation, where we're being held, where anything can happen. All possibilities are open. And we are ready to receive. Thank you. Thank you to the Great White Brotherhood. Thank you to the Arcturians. Thank you to Archangel Michael. Thank you to the Pleiadians. Thank you to Ganesh. Thank you to El Moria. Thank you to Cyrus. Thank you to Fusagus Brown Fungus. And thank you to the nature spirits and the everlasting divas. Of course, I could not forget about you. Thank you. And as we call upon our beautiful friends of light, we are ready. We will start by removing 2 programs. So imagine that there is a vacuum cleaner that comes very close to you, and it's going to position itself at the top of your head, and it's going to start sucking. Going to go over like that, and it's going to start taking away that which you no longer need. So we give thanks to etheric reprogramming. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, beautiful soul. Thank you. And we're going to start to remove the program of lack of self-forgiveness. I'm going to do this a little bit differently as if I would normally do it with a client on a personal level. We're going to talk this through. Right now, in order for us to ascend, we need to not only forgive other people or learn to forgive other people, but really learn to forgive ourselves for who we have been, what we have done that has not served us. And so in removing this block, this lack, we're bringing more light, more consciousness. And we replace it with peace of mind, with light. So imagine still this beautiful, this vacuum cleaner just taking all of it away. And now a beautiful golden blanket comes onto you. and wraps around you, and it's the most gorgeously delicious, plushest, warmest blankie in the world, and it starts to melt into your body, bringing peace of mind. We will also remove the program for suicide, separation, disconnect from truth. As we ascend, we must let go of separation and rediscover unity with new eyes. It's also all the things that we might be doing right now to not be present, to really bringing light into that and removing that, just acknowledging it and letting it go into this vacuum cleaner. And this vacuum cleaner is going to take it and it's going to transform it into beautiful light. But for now, let's just be with us. That's what the vacuum cleaner is going to do. And we're going to replace it with expectation of happiness, faith, knowing that everything will find its way, that the universe has our back, that we have beautiful celestial beings who are always with us. We are never alone. That there's beauty everywhere we look, even when we think there's not. And being in this beautiful place, we invite Giuliano. Giuliano's, we're going to keep it simple, okay? So he is an Arcturian, and I've worked with him many years. And we have developed this capsule. So you're already in this beautiful bubble. So, okay, so we're going to keep it as a bubble. And you're going to imagine that this bubble turns into a golden bubble. Okay? And by accepting these energies, you're also accepting that these beautiful beings work their energies through you. Right? So we're going to be, all you have to do is just be in this bubble. Okay? And yeah. Okay. And so it starts. And what is happening in this bubble is Giuliano is upgrading your body, is upgrading and is helping you to release and clear from all levels of your being that which no longer serves you, and is helping you to reintegrate new information and energies. Okay. And now we're ready for the first frequency to be broadcasted. Now, hold on, there's something going on. Okay, so Juliana wants me to tell you that, just to reiterate what I just said in a different way, when you accepted to take these energies, and I said you are accepting these beings to work on you, what he's saying is that they're sending energies in different ways. They're working with you. They're not going to hurt you. And it's just the way that I said it. Yes, it wasn't clear. Absolutely. So in this capsule, what they're doing is they're moving energy around you, around your electromagnetic field, okay? And they're passing, but they're not like, okay, so yeah, there's no, yeah, they're upgrading. Okay, great. We're good? Okay, so we're gonna start, are we done? Yeah, okay. So frequency, we're gonna start with frequencies. Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to be broadcasting for all of those of you who want to receive this beautiful energy. Broadcasting the characteristics inherent in frequency 0. Now. And frequency 0, for me, the way that I work with it is it's like a reset button. It helps us reset. So it helps us calm us down and breathe. Broadcasting frequency, characterizing the frequency 1, number 1, renewal, birth, grounding. Now, really feel that coming in through your body. Really coming in, and allow it to feel however it feels. Sometimes it might feel a little bit odd. Sometimes it might feel like the most amazing thing you've ever felt. And again, frequency 0. Broadcasting now. I feel so many colors around me, just kind of just going and coming. All right. And now we invite Flash Star, Arcturian. No, pardon me, Pleiadian. No. Oh, okay. No, not at this time. Okay. Alrighty. So we're moving to the next one. Thank you. Frequency 10. Characteristic and frequency 10. Broadcasting now. And frequency 10 is about expansion and grounding. So really grounding and allowing for that expansion to occur. All right. Okay, so Plaster is ready to do it now. Let's double check. Okay. So being in this bubble, in this beautiful golden bubble, Plaster is going to come in with his team and is going to do another upgrade. He says a renewal of the energies so needed in this time, at this moment on Earth. He says it's like preparing the soil before you put seeds in. Oh, a seed in. Preparing the soil. That's what we're doing today. We're preparing the soil. We're bringing in nutrients. We're airing the soil. We're taking the weeds away. We're watering the soil to activate it. And we're allowing the space to be so that it is ready to emerge into the space where the seed can grow. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be sounding this. Thank you. Thank you to the nature spirits, to the everlasting divas, to the great white brotherhood and sisterhood, to all of the guides, angel spirits, celestial beings. Thank you. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for helping to release and clear all these energies that need to be released. And thank you for bringing in these beautiful energies that we can ground as we bring the earth into a new level, into our ascension, as we ascend so beautifully. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So and thank you, yes. And thank you so much for being here, for being present in the video, for doing what it takes to be here. Thank you for whatever it took. Thank you for accepting these beautiful energies and grounding them. Thank you for being a beautiful anchor of light. The more we anchor them, the more we move into our new reality of light. So thank you for being part of that. I just get shivers all over my head. I love you too, guys. All right, so the snippet of my session. This is normally I do a bigger session with my clients, but this is a snippet that I'm going to be bringing to you every 3 times a week. Oh yes, for a series of 8. I don't know how that looks like. If it's 8 sessions of, I don't know. Well, I'm still working with them how this is going to look like. But anyway, thank you for being here, and thank you. Please share this with friends that you think might like this. Even if you don't think that they might like it, just send it over and see what happens. They might actually know someone who knows someone. And the more we ground this, it's just, we can move this faster and faster and faster. All right. I think we're good. So please don't forget to subscribe. Comment below. Tell me what you liked, what you would like to see, so I can create more content for you. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. And that's pretty much that. Thank you so much. And oh, don't forget to drink lots of water. Forgot about that. After receiving all these energies, you will need to drink lots of water. You might feel a little bit tired. you might feel really exalted. And it's just as all these energies are reintegrating into your system. Okay? So as you're slowly waking up and you're just being where you're being, as you're reintegrating and embodying all these energies as I'm speaking to you, yeah, just take a moment to breathe and take it just before you get yourself into your next task. Breathe and be with what is. And thank you. Thank you again for trusting me, and thank you again for being here. I love you very much. I really do. And I'll see you in a few days for our next video. Bye-bye.